Hey guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Garrett.
I'm Melissa.
And we are the Leffersons.
We are. Today we have a Disney quarantine Q&A tag. This tag was created by Mombie-Rella, and she actually tagged us in it. And then we were tagged by Life with Roxana as well. So we have been tagged a few times, figured we'd sit down and actually do this for you. There are 19 questions.
Because of COVID-19, right?
Yes, there are 19 questions. So, and they're all kind of Disney related. Some of the questions are regarding like what we've been doing during the quarantine. Some of them have been
what we want to do when the quarantine's over.
Yeah, and like where we want to go, what we would like to do right now, Disney related. And also if we've had to reschedule or cancel trips. So we're gonna go over that starting right now. Question number 1. How many times have you watched your favorite movie during quarantine? What is your favorite movie?
I don't know, honestly.
I feel like you don't have a favorite movie.
Not really. I'm equal opportunity movie. And I'm not one to like watch movies over and over and over and over and over.
Yeah.
Like I don't do that with music. I don't do that with movies. I don't do that TV shows.
Yeah.
I mean, there's some like go-tos that I turn to in this time. Like
Yeah.
I know for you,
Mean Girls. Well, Mean Girls is my all-time favorite movie.
Yeah.
We've only watched it once, which was like at the very beginning of the quarantine.
I don't have to watch it. You just will recite the entire thing
I literally
for me.
quote the
It's
entire
fine.
movie. I can
It's
recite every single line. It's a problem.
It's fine.
Okay, number 2. If you could be on a vacation at any Disney location, which would you choose?
Disney World.
Yeah, it has to be Disney World. Of course, I'd love to go to any Disney park.
Yeah.
But
Disney
World,
World's home.
Yeah, it's our home park.
People always ask why do we like going to Disney? It's because it's familiar. It's safe. It's convenient.
And we have our favorite things, and we've kind of gotten into routine, and
it's safe.
If you've ever watched our Disney vlogs, we pretty much do the exact same thing every time.
We want to try and
we go on the same rides a lot.
Well, yeah.
We eat at the same places a lot, but that's like it's our favorite place.
It's comfortable.
Yeah. Number 3, have you had to cancel or reschedule a Disney trip?
Both, right? We had to cancel and reschedule because we had
Yes.
one for spring break, which was March.
Yes, and that was to Disney World, which that was a sad cancellation because I don't know if we ever told you this. Where were we supposed to stay?
We were gonna be dropping at the Polynesian.
Which has been like #goals for so long.
Yeah.
And we were also going with my family who hasn't gone to Disney ever, so that was just gonna be a really exciting trip. And that whole rescheduling situation was an absolute disaster.
Alyssa was angry.
Guys, I'm just gonna be real with you real quick. I am not one to complain. We booked, this was the only time we did not book through the Disney website.
The one time we don't book lodging, we don't book tickets.
Yeah.
Because we got tickets through AAA for your family.
For my sisters, yeah. We have annual passes. But yeah, for my sister, we booked through AAA. So we had to deal with that, which that wasn't a big deal, actually. But we booked third party. We booked through David's DVC request or whatever. Never again. I don't know. They've changed their protocol now. So if you don't know what David's DVC is, that you basically like rent DVC points from people and they're like the middleman.
DVC, Disney Vacation Club, which is essentially timeshare for Disney hotel rooms for those who don't know. Because sometimes when we get into a role, and we're like, DVC, people are like,
what does that mean?
And I have to like slow down and be
Most
like,
of you
honey,
probably know.
I don't know. You never know.
Yeah. So, and like the DVC resorts are like the most, like they're the deluxe. So they're the most expensive. So we booked third party because it was a lot cheaper than booking through the Disney website. Still more expensive than what we would normally pay for a hotel room, but cheap for Polynesian.
Yes.
So that was a disaster because that was no refunds. The person who we booked points through didn't have the money to refund us. So we had to like reschedule, but there were no availability dates because David's DVC is like limited in availability anyways.
We learned our lesson.
It was just a disaster, but we have rescheduled. Do you know when we're going?
I haven't thought past like the end of this week. Christmas?
Yeah, so we rescheduled for actually over New Year's.
Okay,
which is gonna be really exciting, but basically if the parks are for some reason closed during that time, we lose out on all of our money. So let's hope that they're open and that we can go and Disney is somewhat normal by then.
Yes.
That would be insane. And then we did have to cancel a trip. Do you remember what we had to cancel this July? Where we were supposed to go this July?
Oh, Disneyland.
Yeah.
We had to cancel Disneyland. We were going to do a real California adventure and go see friends and go to all the places, but...
We had like a 2-week California trip booked. We were going to go to San Francisco even.
I know,
we were gonna
California
go all the way
adventure.
down to San Diego and spend like a week just in Disneyland. But that's going to be... We canceled it. That was an easy cancel though.
Yeah.
I think we're going to reschedule for maybe next year.
Yeah.
Okay, that was a long answer.
That
but...
was a long answer. We currently have 3 Disney trips planned for the remainder of 2020.
Yes.
So July, hopefully, November, possibly?
Well, okay, yes. Actually, 4. Well, we have 3 booked. We booked flights for Columbus Day weekend because they were super cheap. So we're hoping to go for Halloween. And then we haven't booked yet, but my birthday, my 30th birthday, is on November 7th. And that's a Saturday, and I want to be in Disney for my birthday. So we're going to plan that. It's going to be a busy weekend, so I don't know. And then, we also have the trip booked for end of December, early January. So hopefully those all pan out. Number 4, if you could ride any Disney ride right now, which would you choose?
People Mover.
Ooh, that's a good one.
Because you can go all around Tomorrowland and get to see
just, like, soak it
over
all
into
in.
Hub, and you can like sit there with popcorn, eating out of your popcorn bucket and having a soda, and you get to go through Space Mountain, and it's wonderful.
Garrett's just gonna give you a tour of everything.
Yeah, so you go left and then you go right, get to see Tron.
I didn't even instantly think of a ride when I thought of where I'd want to be in Disney. I'd want to just be on Main Street. But if I had to pick a ride, probably Expedition Everest for me because I like a thrill.
If not a ride, I would be sitting in Nomad Lounge. Nomad Lounge with a drink and
Yes.
hopefully with friends that we haven't seen in a while, and just shooting the breeze while feeling the breeze and hearing all the animals.
You're getting ahead of yourself because I think the next question is, if you could eat at any Disney restaurant, which would you choose? Well, this is a little bit different because Nomad Lounge is you can only get drinks there and some
snackies.
And some snacks, which their churros are super good there.
Restaurant. It's been a hot minute since I've been to California Grill. But that's a good one. But also I'd like to go back to the tapas place on top of Destino Tower.
Oh yeah, the Toledo's tapas.
Yeah.
I wasn't even thinking anything like that. I was thinking Crystal Palace.
Oh, of course.
I instantly think of Crystal Palace when I think of if I could choose any restaurant. I just want to be right off the hub, right by the castle, seeing Winnie the Pooh and friends. That is my dream spot in all of life.
It is nice whenever they sit you on the windows closer to the hub. You can look out and see the castle, but you can also see Adventureland.
You're in the middle of everything. You're in the middle of all the magic. It's just the best. And their breakfast is so good.
And the service is always good too.
Oh, yeah. Number 6, what Disney snack are you craving right now?
All of them.
Oh,
I know that's a cop-out answer.
Disney.
Yeah. The cake pops, the spring rolls, the floaty with the orange
The orange creamsicle
float flush.
Yeah.
Flush.
I feel like we don't actually know what it's called and we call it something different each time. At Sunshine Tree Terrace over in Adventureland. I'm even craving the corn dog nuggets from Casey's Corner. Those sound so good.
Those tear me up.
Ooh, the pulled pork cheese fries from Flame Tree. That sounds really good right now.
I'll take
It's dinner time, so I'm just hungry in general.
ice cream from the ice cream van in Animal Kingdom, and so you can stand there and you can watch Everest come down and hear the people scream.
I just thought of something else.
What?
France. The France bakery. Just literally anything from there.
Yep.
Just even a baguette.
The best is the French bakery at night, out in front of the pavilion with the tables and your orange slushy drink in hand after you've already been about around halfway around the world, and you can see the Skyliner and
I love how it said if you could eat what Disney snack are you craving? And we literally just listed like 25.
Everything. Yeah, it's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. Pizza from Italy. Oh.
Yes, via Napoli. Oh,
Yes.
so good. Okay.
Sorry.
Moving on. Number 7, what Disney scents do you have or want in your house? That's kind of
Scents.
funny.
SCENTS.
Yes, like smell.
We just bought some.
Yes.
And we reviewed them. We'll link it right here.
Yeah.
So yeah, we bought
some candles. I have some sitting here. We have Walter's Office from Magic Candle Company, which we do have a referral code. I'll leave that link down below if you want to save 10% off.
Yes.
And then we have several. Well, we also have some burning right now that aren't here. We did get the flying over Fiji.
Mm-hmm.
We really want like a Fiji like beachy smell during this time of the year.
Have a Nice Flight, which is like Pandora.
And we also got the Riviera, which also smells really good.
Oh, they're all good.
Yep. And we have some more. You'll have to watch
oils as well.
Yeah, you'll have to watch the video because we go through like all the scents and stuff. And we'll leave Wishes Candle Co. and Magic Candle Company's information linked down below if you want that too. Number 8. Have you streamed Onward yet?
Yes.
Yes.
Like the day after.
It was the day after I think they released it. Number 9, what Disney classic movie or TV series have you reconnected with during the quarantine?
I wouldn't say reconnected, but I have taken the time to go back and watch like the OG Walt Disney, like Snow White, Cinderella, Sleeping Beauty.
We watched Sword in the Stone the other day.
Sword in the Stone, like those early ones. Mm-hmm. And it's really cool just to watch from like Snow White to just a couple movies later and how much it's grown.
We haven't really been watching a lot of the Disney Plus TV shows. If you guys know of a good one, comment down below that we should watch.
I mean, like we watched like High School Musical, the musical.
Oh, the series.
The series,
yeah,
there it is. We watched that.
We haven't really been watching anything else though. Number 10. If you had to pick one Disney character to be quarantined with, who would you choose? I would choose Rapunzel.
I was gonna say Rapunzel too.
Really?
Yep.
Well, she's like the perfect quarantiner because she's been quarantined all of her life. She's really good at painting and crafting and
baking.
She's a good singer
reading.
And she's talented in life and she can heal us. So I feel like that's a solid life choice.
And she's Mandy Moore.
Yes. Would you be watching Mulan if it were in theaters right now?
We'd probably go out and see it.
Yeah. We'd probably see it once just to see it.
Yeah.
We're not really like Mulan fans, but we always like to see the new Disney live actions that come out.
Yeah, I'd be interested. I'd want to watch like the animated one first before we go. But we haven't really had the opportunity or the time since we've moved here to like enjoy the movies.
No.
Because by the time we had time to do it, everything
shut down. Yeah. We were just like getting into the swing of things with our careers and moving careers and stuff, and now like here we are.
Here we are doing a quarantine tag. So
number 12. Have you pulled a Milan? Have you cut your own hair?
Not yet, but I'm getting
tell?
very, very, very close. I know how to tuck it away so it looks halfway decent, but when it's not,
it is long.
It's gross. Like I was going back and adding things to videos and I was looking at thumbnails and I had short hair and I was like,
I miss you. Soon, I feel like soon.
I think
Things will
June.
start opening up in June. And you'll hopefully get in somewhere.
God, I'll camp out. I don't care.
You need a fast pass.
I do, yeah. Sports clips, here I come.
Number 13, are you feeling creative, crafts or projects? This might be more related to me, and the answer is not really. I have a Cricut, if you didn't know that, and I've made a lot of like Disney shirts in the past, and there are actually a lot of Disney shirts that I want to make, but like, have I really felt like doing that? No. I will say though, we haven't just been like not working or anything. We haven't just been sitting home doing nothing.
No, we work.
Like, we still work. I'm a teacher, Garrett's a principal, so like remote learning is life right now.
For the past about 3 weeks, I've gone in almost every day.
Yeah.
So I mean, we're working.
Well, yeah, and like with this too, with the YouTube channel, it's like we're pretty busy people even during the quarantine.
Yeah.
Number 14. If you got to have a Disney sidekick, which would you pick?
Sidekick?
Yeah.
Ooh. So a sidekick can function in many different ways. They can boost your abilities. They can make up for things that you lack. They can be good companions. You know, I gotta go with my boy, Baymax. Just because, I don't know.
He's cuddly and he's nice and I like him.
Back to Tracy.
If we're talking like quarantine, and I already have Rapunzel here, I feel like Pascal needs to be here too.
Oh, no doubt.
Because like you can't have Rapunzel without Pascal, so I guess I would just say that. I was also thinking Joy from Inside Out because she's like an extremely happy person, and I feel like she would bring us a lot of joy during this like sometimes not joyous time.
Technically, Joy's not a person; she's a feeling. So of course, she's gonna be joyful. I mean, not to point. I don't do that guy.
But if I could just take her character and put her in the house, I think that would be fun.
Okay.
You can meet Joy at Disney.
And you can meet Sadness as well. And
So
that is
there
a
you go.
great meet and greet, by the way.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, here we go.
Number 15, what are you binge watching? TV shows, movie series, etc. A lot.
Younger. On Hulu. Alyssa got me into that.
It's so
It's
good.
a great Hilary Duff. Come on.
Yes.
And then it's
so
about
good.
books. It's great.
We've been watching a lot. We've watched
Schitt's Creek.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
We finally watched the finale, guys, and it was the saddest thing ever. We've been putting it off for a long time.
The last episode, the second to last and last episode, and then they did like a behind the scenes.
Oh yes.
I was
legit.
I had tears rolling down my
Yeah.
face. Like,
Fragile flower.
no, I rarely
I teared
cry.
up. I teared up as well.
Oh, man.
I teared up in the second to the last
Yes.
episode when Twyla and Alexis were having the conversation,
Okay.
and then after that when
Stevie
Stevie
and
and
David.
yes.
Oh, I can't. Oh, it's so good.
Okay.
That
if you
show
haven't watched it, you
is
need to.
so good. If you have not watched that, you need to.
You literally need to.
We turned our parents onto it, and they literally watched all the 5
They binged
seasons
it
on
all in like a
Netflix
week.
in like 2 days. It was amazing.
It was great. We've been
else?
watching a lot. We watched Lock and Key. We watched
Yep.
The Stranger. We watched
Stranger's good.
what did we Never Have I Ever on Netflix? We just finished
We're watching that now.
Didn't we just finish it?
Nope, we're still watching
Oh, we
it.
still
That's
have
good. That's a cute
a few
one.
more episodes. We've
Um,
been watching a lot.
yeah.
Comment down below if you guys have any other good TV shows for us to binge, because now that like Schitt's Creek and Younger is over, or we're caught up, I feel like we're missing a lot in life.
Gilmore Girls.
Oh yeah, we
Finally finished all
we
of Gilmore
finished
Girls.
Gilmore Girls.
Yep.
We've been doing a lot of watching.
I had never watched it all, but I finally did it. We're slowly kind of working our way, lackadaisically through The Office.
Yeah.
Just because it's a lighthearted 22-minute show.
Yeah. That's like really slow roll. Like
Yeah.
an episode every here and there.
Usually while she's making dinner.
Yeah. We have Hulu and Amazon Prime and
Netflix.
and like
And
Disney Plus
HBO.
and HBO Go. So like let us know if there's any shows that we should be watching right now.
What kind of shows do you-
Especially lighthearted
There it
shows,
is.
like comedies.
See, I like
But I also like suspenseful.
sci-fi.
See, I'd be okay with that because
We watched
You know what I'm talking about, guys. The one they go to space and their family. Robinsons. Meet the Robinsons. Nope, that's a Disney movie. Danger Will Robinsons.
Lost in Space.
yes. Why couldn't we think of that?
I got there.
Yeah.
And I'm wearing my here.
4 more questions.
4 people.
What Disney character would handle quarantine best? That's easy, Rapunzel.
Rapunzel.
We already said
yeah.
that.
Mochi,
Mochi.
just because he's back there.
And because he likes to sleep. He'd
Yeah.
just be sleeping and eating and
Just like our cat.
being a hairy baby.
Harry, baby.
Number 17. If this were the work of a Disney villain, which would it be? Oh.
The bad guy from Incredibles. The redheaded guy.
Syndrome?
Syndrome, yeah.
I don't know his full name.
Yeah,
I think it's
Syndrome.
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 Why do you say him?
Because, I just feel like this is, it's not necessarily, world ending, but it's just enough to cause disruption.
I don't even know who I would pick. I don't like any Disney villains, so meh. Number 18, what are you reading?
I am reading Harry Potter.
Yeah, if you've been watching any
Yep.
of our recent videos, Garrett's been storming through Harry Potter
Halfway
for the
through,
20th time.
No, barely my first time. Well, second time. Barely my second time. Halfway through Deathly Hallows. So now my next mission is to make her watch them and understand why Harry Potter is so good. What are you reading?
A lot of children's books at the moment.
Book with no pictures?
But I started reading the Fire Sermon, which I like, but I kind of keep putting it off. I do want to finish it because I want to know what's going to happen, but I just keep putting it off. I like dystopian novels.
You read Facebook posts, Instagram posts,
yeah.
and descriptions on YouTube videos,
and hot
gossip about Disney, obviously.
Yeah, I don't do much reading.
Nope.
Number 19.
19. Here we are, people.
Right here. Ooh, this was a hard one.
Ooh, I got it.
What
I'm ready.
Disney song best represents how you feel during the quarantine?
I'll Make a Man Out of You.
All right.
I don't know. We were talking about Mulan earlier. I don't know. I'm sorry. I take that back, people.
Disney song that
what?
reminds you of like right now, like what we're going through. I just keep thinking of like when the parks are going to open back up.
Yes.
And I think of For the First Time in Forever from
For
Frozen.
the first time in forever.
And they're like talking about like opening up the gates. That's like what I want to do right now. I just want to open the gates up. I want to go places and see things and be at Disney.
Out there.
Yeah, from Hunchback. That's a good one too. Yeah.
As you look through the
I
window
literally
or
do
over the
that
balcony.
too. I literally do that.
She
Sometimes
stands at her door and she puts her nose
I just
against
like
it.
put my body up against the window
she's
and I'm
like,
like, out there, living in the sun. It's fine. Just let it happen. Okay, that's it. That's it for
That's it
for the Disney quarantine tag. We are going to tag 2 channels today, and we are going to tag The Hides Do Disney, and we're also going to tag It's Always Sunny, and they're both like Disney couples, which is really cute, so you should go check them out. They'll be linked down below. And we're also going to tag anyone else. If you guys want to do this tag, go for it, answer some questions. Feel free to leave your link in the comments if you end up doing it. And yeah. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up.
Why are we whispering now? Turn up your volume. He caught me off guard. I can't continue.
Just say if you enjoyed.
If you enjoyed this video, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below with.
Tell us what TV shows to binge next.
That's what she said. And we'll see you next time, right?
Subscribe.
That too, and hit that bell notification con. That's why I don't do closings.
Okay,
That's why.
bye.
I gotta go. But see you later.